Okay, we are going to be changing U-joints, front prop shaft U-joints on a Sportsman 570 2014 model. And what we're going to do, you don't have to pull the differential completely out on these. A lot of people tend to think that you do. I've already started the process, that way it wouldn't take me so long to get it apart, but this A-arm, we pulled this A-arm off because we've had other damage, and we've got one on order for that. But you don't have to pull drive shafts, you don't have to pull spindles, calipers, disc, anything. All you really have to do, there's a pin that runs through the prop shaft and goes through the differential, and it's a spring pin like this. And what you do is you take a any kind of pick or anything that's got an end on it, and you will punch that through. You want to make sure you got clearance on either side to punch it through, so make sure you can get a hammer and punch this way. Sometimes it's easier to go one way than the other, and you don't want to reuse these pins. A lot of times you damage them. Then what you do is what I do is take a crowbar and we'll stick it in between the differential and the prop shaft. Now you don't want to make sure you don't damage the seal on this differential. You also want to make sure you don't ding up that case on that differential. The joints here are steel. They're hard to damage, so you can pry on those about anywhere. Sometimes if you can get behind the A-arm, pry it this way. Now what you can do is take a pry bar and set it back like this, and take a hammer there and push it back. Now you're not going to get it completely out doing this. And again, that U-joint is damaged, so you can tap on that U-joint or you can tap on the yoke. And then what you're going to want to do after you are able to get that prop shaft pushed completely back, and you'll feel a difference when you're tapping it, it'll slide back. And I've sprayed WD-40 on here just to kind of loosen things up. But you'll feel it stop, and that's going to hit the end of the prop shaft in the back. If you go clear to the back there, probably won't be able to see it, but it'll hit the end there. Now what you're going to want to do is pull, there's 4 9/16 bolts on the bottom of this differential. And you're going to want to pull those bolts, and then all you'll have to do is slide that differential forward. All that holds that in there is 4 bolts. So you just slide it forward as far as you can go, and it won't take much, and then you're able to push that prop shaft off of that differential. Now what you're going to want to do is just pull on it, and you might have to get in behind that prop shaft and tap on it, but you'll be fairly loose in there. And that differential, or that prop shaft, will just slide on that transmission shaft. You'll be able to pull it out that way. You can spray WD-40 on there, but it'll be able to slide out without pulling the differentials. So it's as simple as that, and then when you get it out, we'll show you how to replace those U-joints.